Welcome to MyLITV. From Hanson to Montauk, we've traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now.
George Washington is the first president. Barack Obama is our president now.
We are at Bicycle Path Pre-K Kindergarten School in Middle Country School District, and today you will have the opportunity to see some of our pre-K students participating in the Parade of the Presidents. It's really important that kids understand that they're community helpers, and the president is one of our community helpers, and they start to see the world themselves as a citizen of the world and how important it is for them to be active participants in the democratic process. They're going to transform into George Washington and Abraham Lincoln and Barack Obama. And I think by putting on the garb, they start to feel like it's something that they could achieve. Whatever their dream is, whatever their aspirations are, maybe this is something I could do.
They'll be marching in their costumes to Hail to the Chief. They're going to be waving to the onlookers. We have a couple of classes coming and watching us march in. They'll be saying the Pledge of Allegiance. They'll also be, like I said earlier, talking about what they would do if they were president and singing some patriotic songs like Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride a pony. I am a Yankee Doodle boy and girl.
For the last couple of weeks, when you have children that are this young, a lot of the information is a little tough for them to understand. But even just learning that our president's name is Barack Obama, is learning in itself, and learning about some of the jobs that the president does, because obviously in the news, that's going to be the topic of the news for the next upcoming year with the presidential election coming. And even though it's way, early on in the process, it's still going to teach them a little bit about what's going on.
We are George Washington. We are Abraham Lincoln. We are Barack Obama.
What the president does for our country and who the president is a big concept for them. It's easier for them when you can compare it to things they already know, like a teacher is in charge of a classroom, the principal is in charge of a school. Well, the president is in charge of our country.
My teacher for president, the presidential election is coming up in this story, and it's all about a little boy that thinks his teacher would make a great president, and he basically compares a lot of the jobs that she does to the president's job. What was our president's name again? Good job, boys and girls. When we first started, the children didn't even know what the president's name was, but now when we went around and asked in the earlier part of the day, they all could remember his name. And it's, when you have a name like Barack Obama, it's not a name you hear every single day, but the children learned it and they know it and they remember it. What would you do if you were president?
I'll see everybody. I'll talk to them.
You would meet people and talk to them? That's a great idea.
I would help people find jobs. Help mommies get jobs and help everybody get houses. I would help people if they were hurt.
Help people if they were hurt.
One of the things that they can take away from today is that service is important, and that it's important to be willing to step up when necessary, if it, in a family situation, in their neighborhood, and for a country. Children are brilliant. They can do so much more than we ever anticipate. They surprise me every day with how much they retain, how much they create, and this is just an opportunity for us to help to shape the next leaders for a generation to come.